What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of the Stefon Show. Thank you for tuning in on this late Saturday night. Tonight's guest is a hometown hero, a rapstress, a superstar in my eyes. Welcome Tiny Montana to the show.
How y'all doing?
How you doing, Tiny?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're good.
I appreciate y'all having me on the show. It's an honor.
Thank you for coming through.
No problem.
Yeah, I mean, so off camera we was talking.
Right.
And you were saying you rolled deep. Mm-hmm. So before we get into who Tiny Montana is, I want to finish that conversation real quick.
Okay.
So you were saying initially you would have came through with an entourage. Mm-hmm. Who was his entourage?
I mean, I roll with girls. I do what dudes do. You know, I probably 10 or more sometimes.
Why so many females?
Because that's my clique. You know, I mean, I got a girl who does makeup. I got a girl who helps editing with my videos. I have girls who just roll with me because they roll with me.
Shooters?
Shooters, yeah. we got that too. We got all that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have you on the show because, again, like I say on every episode, I'm new to Charlotte. So this show, even though it's an educational show about the music business and getting to know people that are influencers in the music industry and or aspiring artists, it's I want you to tell me, like, you're from Charlotte, born and raised, correct?
Right.
So how did you get into the music scene?
Well, I've been in music since I was a little girl. I mean, interested anyway. I started getting into mix probably like 8 years ago. Okay. But I took it serious within the last 6 years. So that's when I really been hustling and being in the street and showcases and, you know, grinding the footwork. But I don't just grind in Charlotte though. I leave, you know, and I come back and I go to different cities and states. I've been on my own tour before.
Okay.
It was called a No Panties Tour. It was me and a couple other artists or whatever. I didn't really know like that, but they wanted to be on my tour. Yeah. So it was mainly about me though. So I did that.
So like, real quick.
You know.
So like, I gotta go back. Yeah, because I'm trying to keep the straight face. Yeah.
She wouldn't know.
Nah. So you said the No Panties Tour, right?
No Panties Tour.
All right. So what they call the No Panties Tour. Mm-hmm. What does that symbolize? Like, I mean, it could be self-explanatory, but what is the No Panties Tour? Or why'd you even call it that?
Okay, listen, I don't want to ask a question with a question, but why did you ask that? It caught your eye, right?
Yeah, it caught my
exactly. That's why I called it that.
Okay, but
because I wanted everybody to be like, what the hell is going to happen on the No Panties Tour? And it made them come out because they wanted to know.
So, but is that a representation of who you are?
No. I mean, I don't wear panties, but the point is, I wanted you to be like, what the hell are you going to do when I get there? I want to go see. Yeah. When technically it wasn't even that deep. I was just there.
You said it wasn't that deep, but was it a good show?
Excellent shows. They always sold out.
So you said people wanted to be a part of the show. Was it other pantyless females or like?
Yeah, I mean there was girls out there that was trying to get on. I used to let them on stage, and we used to turn up, and we were just live, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do, you got to be an entertainer, you know. So that's what I'm about.
So was it dudes on this tour too?
No, I mean like it's dudes that come to see me,
yeah,
of course, but not like rolling with me. Nah.
So at what type of venues does this tour take place? Was that strip clubs or what was it at?
Some strip clubs and mostly like just regular clubs.
Gotcha.
From here to Memphis.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you did pretty much the whole little chitlin circuit. Mm-hmm. Is it still called that?
No, that was
okay, gotcha.
3 years ago.
That was 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. Okay, no, that's what's up. All right, so you went pantyless on tour. Gotcha. Yep. Okay, cool. All right, so how do you know where you're following is? Like, were there any cities or states that you visited where it was a dub, like nobody showed up, or was it the places that already had a crowd coming through? You just aligned yourself with that? Like, how did that work?
Like some of the places that were like on the outskirts of Georgia and Florida, they put me on the dates where they had people people on those dates, absolutely. But some of them clubs like Virginia and North Carolina and South Carolina, no, they strictly came for me. Like, seriously, they came for me.
So, because again, I mean, I had to backtrack to find out about this pantyless tour. Mm-hmm. Like, where did you I mean, continue to tell me your story as to how you got into rap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're from Charlotte. I'm new here. Like, I have to stress that. So, in my eyes, I don't look at this as well, before the signing of the baby, like, this wasn't like a music market to me. But with me working in the labels in the past and me working in distribution in the past, you know, I always tell everybody, like, I was a part of that whole Texas era. You know, when Paul Wall, Mike Jones, all of them, like, I worked in distribution and we did all of their distribution. So it was like Paul Wall, Mike Jones, Chameleonaire, Slim Thug, even Boosie and Webby, even though they're not from Texas, but I worked and handled all their distribution. So I was a part of that situation when Asylum picked all of them up. And I'm saying that to say, like, with the baby getting signed, it's one of the things where now all the labels, they're going to be focused, like, on Charlotte now. Because not only did he get signed, but he's hot right now. So it's like, okay, so, I mean, are you ready for that? Or are you already got your bid in? Like, Interscope or whomever you want to come after you. Like, I mean, are you talking to them? Are you working to them? Or are you just, are you on their radar? Or?
I mean, of course, but I haven't talked to nobody. That's not my job.
Oh,
you know?
Sure.
I don't have a big situation, like, I don't have no back, and I do everything by myself. So everything I do is on me. You know what I'm saying? So I just recently got a manager. Everything that I did from all the way up until a couple weeks ago, I did it on my own. Gotcha. So, like, it's not, I've never had a situation where I got people that's actually going to labels and talking to them for me and doing this type of work and the footwork. I haven't never had that.
Gotcha.
I stopped in between years, of course. I used to be signed a long time ago to DC Music when Snooty Wild, during that era, me and him were signed together. And when he got up on the CMG, I was with them on tour. So other than that, I had some personal issues that happened after that, so I had to stop for a while. But I picked it back up, and I ain't no stopping. It's all gas now, so
that's what's up.
It is what it is.
Okay, so again, so I have to still take it back. So so finish your journey. So you did your own tour, like, you know what I mean? What made you want to rap though?
I don't know. It's got to be in you, not on you, and it's in me. That's just what it is.
So who?
Like I don't know. Like, my uncle, he used to be really about music, and he raised me. So it's kind of like, when I was young though, so to me, I felt like it was already in me. You know what I'm saying? So I used to model when I was a real little girl, and instead of modeling, I used to be like, where the microphone at? So that's how I knew it was in me, you know? So that's how I really knew that I wanted to do what I'm doing.
You was voguing and spitting bars.
They used to try to get me to sing. I was like, nah, I ain't no singer.
Can you sing?
No.
Sorry,
I don't feel like I can sing. I can hold some notes, but we ain't doing that.
So, I mean, were there any influences in your rap career that made you say, yo, you know what, I want to be like XYZ?
Tupac.
Really? Okay. Why Pac?
Because, like, when Pac used to rap or talk, you just knew that, like, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's that energy, like,
it's that passion.
Him and Biggie, you know, it's like that passion. And I feel like I got the same in me. So it's like, I could relate. Even though I was young, I could relate. You know what I'm saying? So female-wise, if you want to know that, it's more like, I say like Eve, you know, Rod Digger, people like that.
Gotcha.
So, like, I was into those type of girls. Like, I love Lil' Kim, don't get me wrong, I know every word. But I didn't get it until I got a little older, what she was talking about. But to me, it wasn't what she was talking about, it was her delivery. And how she came at it is what I love about her.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, them.
Okay, that's what's up. You know what I mean? So, okay, but you did the tour. And then what? What happened after this tour? You did this tour, you put together yourself, you said, correct? And then
well, Two Official helped me with the actual tour.
Okay.
He's from QC, the label.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
that's what's
so
up.
I used to be back and forth in Atlanta a lot.
So how come nobody from QC wanted to manage you, sign you, or anything like that?
Because I stopped.
Okay, because you said something personal happened and you stopped. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Do you still have that relationship, though, where you can reach back out?
Yeah.
Do you plan on it?
I mean, I'm working.
Okay.
I don't believe in bothering people.
Do you think it's
I gotta I do, because I feel like as long as I'm putting in the work, they're gonna notice it anyway. And if somebody really wants me, they'll come, you know, and when I get the right representation, then we'll go forward with that. But to me, I'm just gonna grind and keep grinding and keep going.
Gotcha.
So that's what that's about with me.
So I know you say you leave Charlotte a lot. Because so you leave, is Charlotte not like, Charlotte isn't a music market, correct?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I say we might not have enough music going on as Atlanta per se.
Yeah.
But we still a music market.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a lot of artists here. And it's a lot of people who do support artists here. They just don't get talked about like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Now, have you collabed with any of the local artists here in Charlotte? Like, because I know your mixtape, you got I don't know if they're from Charlotte or not, like the couple of collabs that you do have on it. And
I do. Well, Mel is not from, he's on the Wet Gang song.
Oh, yeah.
He's not from Charlotte, but he's from, I forgot where he's from. He's from around here somewhere, but it ain't from
Gotcha.
Charlotte. It's on the outskirts.
Okay.
Bebe, FDW Bebe on the Tell 'em Part 2, he's from Hickory.
Hickory is North Carolina. Gotcha.
So it's like an hour.
Okay.
Somewhere like that. And Vega Baby, he's from Charlotte.
Okay.
So that's the only artist I collab with from Charlotte.
Okay. Now, do you have a good relationship with the other artists here in Charlotte?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How was your
I'm the queen. They know what's up.
and honestly, I can't even argue with that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, before I moved to Charlotte, I want the research to find out who was who. Because like I said, I feel like I'm a nobody out here. You know what I mean? So I want to find out who was who in Charlotte. Like, you know what I mean? So it was me doing my social media research, just hashtag and find out who, like I came across you. You know what I mean? I came across the homie Sporty. You know what I mean? Who else? There's a couple of people that I came across, you know what I mean, where I reached out. You know what I mean? And I've done business with, or I'm having a conversation with, like how you and I are right now.
Right.
But you have this relationship with the people in Charlotte, but what is your goal? Like, I know you rap, but like, what is your goal? Do you plan on putting like Charlotte on your back as well, and like making this like your city? Like, I mean, I know you say you're the queen, but you know what I mean? So nationally, the people know, like, oh, she's the queen. This is her town.
Oh yeah, got to. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be right if I didn't.
And do you get that support from these other local hometown heroes?
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Everybody, we all dealings like, I can call and be like, boom, I need you to do. Yeah, they do it.
Yeah.
They can call me and be like, I need you, and I'll be like, okay, I'm pull up.
That's what's up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's
So
right.
it's all love.
I hit you when you pull up. And I'm a nobody out here. You know what I'm saying?
But you in the town though, so
I'm
I
in
had to
town,
pull
that's
up.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No
You know
problem.
what I mean? So you just released a mixtape. This is your third mixtape?
It's my second one.
Your second? Oh, forgive me then. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Unless somebody was running around using your name, like, because I was on the other mixtape sites, and you know what I mean? So I thought this is your second mixtape. Can you tell us the name of that mixtape?
Trapping in Red Bottoms.
Trapping in Red Bottoms. And so the lead single off of Trapping in Red Bottoms, is it F&F or?
It is.
Okay, so F&F stands for Fuck Nigga Fee.
It does.
What does that mean? Break it down.
I mean, a lot of people would think that it means for women, like saying that a dude got to pay a fuck nigga fee, but really it's like general. When I thought about it, I wasn't thinking about women. I was thinking about generalizing it, because everybody has dealt with that type of person. It ain't got to be a dude. It could be a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do fuck shit. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Even when you expect people to do right, they do wrong.
Yeah.
So that's what that's about. So you got to pay for that. You come with that bullshit, you got to pay for it. That's just how I feel about it. You got to pay the fuck nigga fee. I mean, of course, I'm a girl, so I'm going to talk about the dudes, of course, that I've dealt with that's on that. But you know, it's general.
Gotcha. Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, so how well is that single doing? Like, are y'all working that single? Like, y'all are working it?
Yeah, we're working it.
Y'all working into like local radio and things of that nature too? Or?
No, not local radio. We haven't tapped into that yet. I mean, I can call No Limit them, and they gonna be like, pull up. But right now, I'm focusing on. I have a lot of release parties I have to still do from Atlanta to. So I'm doing the parties. I'm still internet promoing, and I have shows that's popping up all over the place. So now I have to like do one at a time, and I'm still gonna promote it, of course. And we're gonna take it to the radio eventually, but they might throw it in a mix show, you know what I'm saying, something like that.
Of course,
but
it's a start. Like,
yeah, of course. I've been in the mix show a couple different times, but yeah, we're gonna do that. But for now, we just working it, internet, streets, I got the CDs pressed up today, going crazy. We're gonna work it.
So how did, because you did a release party this past Friday at White House, correct? How was it?
Great. It was crazy out there.
I didn't get an invite?
Wall to wall. I mean, if you knew about it, you should have pulled up. You should have hit me like, yo, I'm about to pull up. I would have been like, meet you in the back door. You know, you just gotta hit me, man.
Nah, like I said, I'm still a stranger to you, so this is our
all
actual
good.
first introduction. Like, you know what I mean? But at first, I like, y'all just pull up, and I should have just to be supportive too, like, and just
all good.
to see the
I'ma
type of
have
energy,
plenty more.
and see the type of energy you bring. You know what I mean? But your mixtape is available on live mixtapes.
It is.
Only on live mixtapes. Why just live mixtapes?
Because 4 of those songs off of that mixtape are old.
Okay.
They're like 3-4 years old. But I had to put it out because why am I old in music? You know what I'm saying? So once I picked up the fact that I wanted to do a project, the first thing I had to do was get rid of them old songs, which is, it to you, it may sound like, oh, get rid of songs, but I have a lot of songs. But particular 3 of those songs on there, I don't even know what a producer is.
Yeah.
So when it come to, but when it come to like me not paying for the beat, you can't do that. You can't put that on iTunes. You can't get paid for something that's not yours.
No, of course, but I was still talking about other platforms like Dat Piff or Spinrilla.
Oh yeah.
All
This
other
is getting
platforms.
uploaded to that too. But so far as when you say all streaming platforms, that's Spotify, iTunes. That's what that means.
Yeah.
That's not going on there. Now I'm dropping a new single in a week.
Okay.
And that will be on iTunes. After that, I'm already in the studio working on another project now. So I want to say 14 days, but I'm gonna let y'all wait on that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna drop another mixtape soon, and that one is going on all streaming platforms.
Okay, because this is all original material, like all original beats.
It is.
And you're in contact with these producers at times, so you gotta chase them down.
Yep, direct.
Okay, so who's doing your distribution? Are you doing it yourself through like TuneCore or something? Or
TuneCore.
You are? Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I could put you down Empire if you want. Talk about that off camera.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Nah. Okay, cool. Nah, because I wasn't sure, like, because I have a good relationship with TuneCore, and I wasn't sure, like, if too many people outside of New York were familiar with TuneCore.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't know if that sounds stupid or not.
Okay.
But it's like, I know TuneCore, like, they sponsor, I don't know if they still do, but in New York, Hot 97 does the Who's Next showcase.
Okay.
Like, once a month, and TuneCore sponsors that.
Okay.
But they sponsor that because they're trying to show everybody, like, yo, you could go through us for your digital distribution needs. You know what I mean? Because now it's like with Empire doing a digital distribution. But Empire, they have like A&R, so it's more like hands-on. It's not like when you TuneCore and you're all alone. Empire, they have A&Rs, and even Rock Nation, because my homeboy just signed to Rock Nation's new distribution called Equity. And Equity, they're trying to compete with Empire. But I'm like, y'all trying to compete, because a lot of Rock Nation artists, like say the Jimmy Jones, Fat Joe, Remy, even though they're with Rock Nation, all of their distribution is through Empire.
Okay.
So now they're like, Rock Nation, like, yo, we just keep it in-house. So they came up with their own platform.
Okay.
But it's like, TuneCore is like, yo, what about us though? Like, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to compete with us. Like, but essentially they are. But, you know what I mean? People like kind of just sweeping them under the rug. Like, you know what I mean? And believe it or not, I feel like TuneCore, me personally, is better than Empire.
Okay.
Even though, and it's crazy because I said I could put you down with Empire, like I was saying that for the name aspect, but I feel like the freedom and the leverage you have with TuneCore, because I got somebody's situation at Empire, and no disrespect to Empire, no disrespect to Morris. Morris, that's my old boss when I worked at Atlantic Records. No disrespect to Morris Landy because he's over at Empire now. Bobby, what's up, baby? Bobby Fisher, A&R Empire. Like, you know what I mean? But I personally felt like with the experience I had with the artists that I brought through Empire, they were very, they'll do like licensing for you, what TuneCore doesn't do that for you. So meaning you push your song through Empire, if you want your song to be played in the background of like Love and Hip Hop or like whatever reality show, Empire will do that for you.
Okay.
But they won't put it on all the platforms. See, me, I like my stuff to be on Shazam as well too. TuneCore, you can have it on Shazam. Like I want people, so if they like, yo, who is this? They can Shazam it real quick. Empire didn't offer that. Empire, I don't know, I felt like it was limited, even though they offered more in a sense of licensing, it was still limited in my eyes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Well, I feel like you could get your own publishing and do your own licensing yourself for real. You know what I mean? If you know the business. Like, you know what I mean? Some people don't know it, so that's why they just don't know. You know what I mean? So, sorry, I kind of digressed a little, but that's why I was kind of curious as to why you only went to like live mixtapes though. Like, so, and I did want to know about like why not Apple Music and Tidal and things. But you're saying because of, honestly, the splits, like, as to why you're not, because you don't know the producers or you don't have access to them no more. Fuck them, like, like straight up, like, if you don't have access to them, why not put it out still? Because if they catch wind of it, they only can sue you if you making over a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? And if
see, that's what I thought about.
But listen, exactly. So, but if you make over a certain amount of money, you'll have enough to pay them. Like, all right, here, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Here's your money. Here's what you're entitled to. I lost you. I couldn't find you. So, that's my thing. I always look at it like that. Like, why not just go ahead and do it? Because now it's like, I used to be a DJ, you know what I mean? And with me being a DJ, you know what I mean, I was a part of all the DJ crews. So I had access where I could put it up on Spinrilla, Live Mixtape, like all the platforms where everybody don't have access to. And then it's like, with, the things of like, with the Apple, Tidal, Spotify, all them stuff, like I would do mixtapes for the artists where it's like, if I'm hosting it, like if you hear like my drops and my mixing and stuff like that, I'll put it on like the mixtape sites. But if you want the original songs, that's when I put it on like the, those streaming platforms where you can make money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then some people will say the same thing you're saying. Like, I don't got access to the producer. But even some of the major artists, when they did mixtapes, like French Montana, he got his mixtapes on the streaming platforms and he's like rapping over some other people's beats. Like, and it's like, unless you're like really making a substantial amount of money, like they really can't come for you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, good to know.
I worked in the business. That's what I'm telling you. I'm dropping yours.
Right.
Unless you're making like over a certain amount. That's why I said fuck them. They're lost. You know what I mean?
Right.
But were they producers that you had relations with, or they just found their beats online?
No, I know them.
Oh,
I knew them. Like, yeah. One dude, he did the beat, a collab with another dude, and the other dude is the problem. And then with this other dude, he's in St. Louis, and I can't find him. So that's what that's about.
So you're not cool with the one dude though that still knows him?
Yeah. No, the one dude for that one beat, but all the other ones is come from that other dude. I don't know where he at.
Gotcha.
Oh. Yeah.
So you got a pretty girl gang, and you can't send one of them to hunt this man down?
I tried already.
Gotcha.
Tried for like a year, technically, before I even put it out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it must have been one of your like favorite joints if you still want to release it.
Yeah, I like all my music, but yeah, it was one of my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're performing at a festival coming up.
I am.
What's the name of this festival?
Apple Chill.
And where is this festival?
In Rockingham.
Rockingham, that's here in North Carolina as well?
I think Rockingham in North Carolina, right? Yes, in North Carolina.
Okay, so it's called Apple Chill.
Apple Chill, biggest festival ever.
Is it?
Bike fest.
Oh, that's what's
car
up.
and bike show.
Okay, that's what's up. Gotcha.
Yep.
And they just added you to that, or you? Okay.
Only girl.
Yes.
For now.
Yeah. You the queen, like.
Boss.
Yeah, exactly. Any other female is a peasant.
Oh, okay, big tail. Yeah.
So, you excited about it?
I am. I'm real excited.
You rolling deep to that too?
20.
20? Oh.
I already got the calls. They went crazy.
That's what's up. You're rolling 20 deep.
Girls.
All girls. Pantyless girls.
Yeah, they probably don't have no. Yeah. 9 out of 10. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we'll.
So, I mean, when you do a show, do you get nervous?
No.
Never?
No.
Because I've even heard Little Kim say she still gets nervous. Like, she get butterflies before she go on. Never.
I get anxiety, like, not a bad anxiety. I get like, can somebody hurry up and give me the mic? That type of anxiety, like, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
What we doing? The more people, the hype I get.
So, do you dance too?
No.
Nah?
No.
Gotcha. Okay, so.
I just go out, go crazy, jump on speakers.
Jump on speaker.
Get the crowd reaction,
Gotcha.
Participation.
But no pop locking on stage, nothing like that?
Nah, ain't no pop lock. No, man. We ain't pop locking.
Yeah, actually, that's what's up. So do you have any more shows lined up, or are you putting together another tour? Like,
the tour is is in the works right now, but we haven't finalized like what dates and where and all that other stuff because we got a lot of people calling. But I know Bike Week. You're familiar with Bike Week,
yes,
right?
Very, yes.
Myrtle Beach got 3 shows. I don't know exactly where they are yet. I
Yeah.
just know that I have 3 lined up already.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, and a couple of them with Stunner for Vega and Baby and all them. So,
Okay.
well, they're gonna be at Apachia too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boosie, Jacquees.
Yeah. That's right. I saw the lineup. Yeah. That's what's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit. That's what's up. So I'm sitting here next to a star, yeah. Yeah, the queen. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I mean? So you're doing this festival. But do you plan on doing like, I know you say traveling to different cities for the release of this mixtape as well. So is that festival, is that part of it as well too? Or no,
Nah,
that's separate.
that's separate.
Okay.
Yeah, my upcoming releases are in Raleigh, North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, and Atlanta for right now.
Gotcha. Okay. So also want to find out, because I listened to your mixtape. And then even just talking to you, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm new to Charlotte.
Right.
And Charlotte is a very beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? I lived in New York. I even lived in Baltimore. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, you see hoods, dudes all on the street. But me living here in Charlotte, I don't see that. Like, I see, it's beautiful to me. But then when I talk to you, I'm like, all right, so Shorty got edge to her. Like, she don't sound like she's like some chump, like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Nah.
so can you, what part of Charlotte are you from? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, like, I mean, what type of environment was it? Like, was it like, you from the hood? Like, where you from? Like, what's good? Talk to me.
I am. I'm from the West Side.
So the West Side is the hood. Okay.
Betty's Ford, Tuckasegee, all that.
Gotcha. Okay.
West Side.
So
Yeah.
what are the hoods like in Charlotte? Like I said, because I feel like when I go to certain areas, like when I first moved out here, like I said, because I transferred from New York radio to here. And, you know, my bosses, they were, you know, corporate stiffs, and they took me out to lunch. And I guess because I'm black, they felt like, hey, let's take them to the hood. So they like, we're in a rough part. And this is no disrespect to Charlotte, I'm like, but I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, well, I feel safe out here. Like, I don't see nothing rough, like, you know what I mean? And again, but that's just because of, you know, the type of environments I lived, and everywhere is different. So I'm not saying that
Right.
as in I'm sleeping on Charlotte, but it is for me to get an understanding, you know what I mean? So others who come out here don't try to sleep and they get their head knocked off, you know what I mean? So it's like, so what is it like in Charlotte? Like, you know what I mean? What are the hoods like? Are people in the homes? Like, are they like?
I mean, we on the History Channel. So it's we are like, you just ain't in the right spots. That's all it is.
I mean, obviously,
you
yeah.
know how it is. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure wherever you from, you know how people they basically try to redo the hoods, and they try to redo you could be on 1 block or 2 blocks over, you don't even know you in the hood. So that's kind of what this is about.
Gotcha.
Like where we at right now, we 2 blocks from the hood.
Yeah.
Y'all just don't know that because y'all on this side.
Yeah.
And when you go outside and you go to the main street, it look like, oh, this is nice, this is Charlotte.
Yeah.
Y'all up the street from the hood. Tuckasegee right up the street where I'm from.
Yeah.
So y'all, it's just that y'all don't go through the back streets.
I mean, because we
You
cannot
know?
know either.
Right. So it's very not to be slept on.
Yeah.
It's just that it ain't rowdy right around this time. They probably still asleep. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
niggas get up about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
They out there on the block.
Gotcha.
So I'm from the West Side. I'm from over here. But yeah, it's very hood. It's just that, you know, certain sides of towns, I would say from back in the day, whenever it really was hood, the police try to keep control of the neighborhoods. You know how that go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're just not in the right area.
So
That's all it
I
is.
think somebody asked you, do you like the changes that are taking place here in Charlotte?
I do. I like the changes, you know. I mean, it could be a lot more, you know, different stuff going on, but that's up to the people too.
Of course,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Ain't the city.
Yeah.
You know, it's the people, you know, so.
So you're a people, you don't want to make something happen?
I mean, everybody know what's going on. I can't make niggas be like, oh, let's go. You know,
Yeah.
I could be like, oh yeah, you know, we should do this, and they be like, okay, nothing ever happens.
Yeah.
You know, I'm only one person. You know, I can mention it, but it don't mean it's gonna happen.
You're one person, but with 20 penniless females on your squad. Like, you know what I mean? So,
But we have a bad reputation. Not gonna
Do
lie,
ya?
we do.
what's your rep?
That you're not gonna. nobody don't play with us. So it's kind of like.
Is that a bad thing?
I mean, it kind of is, but it isn't. You know, I'm trying to change that. You know, because my girls, they kind of be like, you know, what's up? But I kind of be like, nah, we can't do that. You know, everybody calm down.
See, now I wish I knew about your crew, because now I wish they were here. Like,
Well,
I would love to talk to all of them, like, to find out, like, to see, like, you know what I mean, how they give it up.
You know, it is what it is.
So why they like that? They your muscle, though? That's why they like that? They protective of you? Like,
I mean, they protective of me because I'm on my own muscle. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like, yeah, they are. Nobody plays about nobody, though, so it ain't just about me. It's about everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even to bring these hooligans to this festival. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we like the female male group. Like, we be, yeah. I love them, though.
that's what's up.
I do.
Y'all grew up together? Is it
Nope.
family? Are y'all related? Like,
Nope,
no?
we friends. We real friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We are. That's
what's
what
up.
that's about.
Yeah. That's something
It's hard to find friends like that.
Well, I would say more so for females, because I feel like a lot of females, like, they always bump heads. Like, they don't. So for you to say you and a pretty girl gang of 20, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna say all 20 of them is the girls that I know.
10 of
The
them, right?
immediate girls, it's about 6.
Six,
6 or
gotcha.
7. Yeah, the immediate girls. It's a strong 6 or 7. But
Gotcha.
I got girls I can call that'll come with me from out the clubs and all that when it's time to,
Yeah.
you know, and they gonna be like, okay, I'm pulling up.
Do they rap, or any of them in the music too? No?
Nope.
You're the only one. So you could do your own little personal concert for them, like, you know what I mean?
No.
So you no hype woman or nothing like that? Anybody on stage when you doing your thing?
All of them.
All of them.
They all know my songs. They all in the background. They all hype. They right there. This is not a sitting back, oh, go girl type of thing I'm talking about. This is a how them niggas be looking, we be looking like that too.
That's what's up.
So it's the same thing. Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up. Nah, I definitely want to check out one of it, because I would love to see that. Like, you know what I mean? So were they, for your release on Friday, you didn't perform enough, right? It was just a party?
No, I didn't perform.
Okay, yeah, because I would love to see that energy. Because like you said, when it's dudes, it's like I mean, I remember, you know, because I used to be a club promoter too, so I used to book, like, artists to come through, and it'd be like 20, 50 people on stage, and it's like, that energy would be crazy though. Like, I'll be backstage hype, like, yeah, like kicking shit over, like, so, like, so I would love to see that energy from a female perspective, honestly, because I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think too many females are really rolling like that. You know what I mean?
They not.
So why do you choose to?
Because I'm a girl. What I want to be honest, what I want to be with a bunch of niggas for? Everybody did that.
Well, I'm not saying you. I'm just. It doesn't have to be necessarily a bunch of dudes, but I'm just saying, like, just in general, with like a squad so deep, like, you know
To me, like, that's just who I am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really like portraying who I really am. So it's more like on a daily basis, I walk around with girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not every day, but at least 3 or 4. You know, sometimes or whatever. So it's like, that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm rapping, it's regular to us. For us, oh, let's get in the car, go and do this show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's who I am.
Yeah.
Like, they're my girls. You know what I'm saying? So it's me just displaying that. That's
what's up.
And it's like, it's different, of course. To a lot of people, it's different, you know. And they might be like, oh, girls always trying to be thug. No. I have a hashtag that says real bitches back in style. That's my hashtag. And it means exactly what it says. And it's just like, I know I'm a pretty girl, whatever, but I'm not a Barbie doll either. You know what I'm saying? I might wear cute stuff and look cute, whatever the case. But when I talk, I'm not that. I'm not pink and purple and green. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm black and white colors and, you know what I'm saying? Platinum and gold. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my personality. I'm bringing real shit back to the table when it comes to girls, because it's girls out here that go through real stuff too.
Of course, yeah.
So you can't forget about them. Who's speaking for them?
Yeah.
I don't see nobody speaking for them. So I have to, you know, because I'm from where they do shootouts and fist fights. And I'm from that. So it's like, nobody speaks for them. I'm from where you get in the car, you trap with your nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
something happens, you right there, and I'm from that.
Yeah.
So I talk about that. And people be like, oh, you be talking about, yeah, my best friend randomly shoots her gun in the air. I don't know why, but that's her. So when I say that in my song, I'm dead ass. Yeah. It's not a game, but she's just crazy. So it's just, my life is almost like a movie. I don't know. Sometimes I be like, what the hell I get myself into? But hey, it is what it is.
Gotcha. Okay, so you got a homegirl just be walking around like, pow, pow.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
She do.
Okay.
She licensed, but she do.
So then my next question is, because I asked if they were your muscle, and you said, nah, I'm my own muscle. Mm-hmm. So that sounds like Tiny got hands. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. You be boxing like chicks left and right, or what's up?
No, I'll start nothing, but I will finish if you make the wrong mistake. It is what it is.
So what's a wrong mistake for Tiny? What you know what I mean sets you off?
Thinking that I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Testing the wrong waters.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people get that misconstrued because they say, oh, look, you so cute, you're so pretty. Okay, cool. But when they come with all that, trying to be like they running over male or female, I don't care who it is. Yeah. You're not going to do me like that.
So, but are you a people person, like, aside from that?
I am.
Yeah?
100%. I get along with everybody. It's just that don't cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, I'm calling your girls like the pretty girl gang. I'm saying that loosely because I don't know what they look like. Are they all pretty? Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I don't roll with no mud ducks.
Okay, that's what's up.
Roll with no mud ducks. All of them pretty.
So I know you said your 6 or 7 is like, that's your people, the extras. So even the extras that come along too, they're pretty too. They got you. So did they have to send a picture before they roll with you? Like, I mean, how do you?
Nah, I know who they is already. Anybody just ain't gonna roll with me nowhere. Yeah. You got to be somebody that I associate myself with, know I've met, I've kicked it with, something like that. Yeah. So it's way more girls than that, but I can't take everybody with me. You know, I don't know. But I just associate myself with so many girls because I always have to have backup plans. In case this 5 can't come, I still got another 15 that's gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
So is there a name for y'all? I just gave you a name.
We used to be called Mafia Mommies, but because we had the reputation we had, we just stopped calling ourselves that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just gave y'all a name.
Okay.
Pretty Girl Gang, PGG.
Pretty Girl, that's a common name.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I take it back.
Okay. Okay.
Scratch it, fuck it. Yeah,
scratch it.
Yeah, never mind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We gotta cut that out the shot and give y'all nothing. Like,
it's cool. I ain't give y'all nothing.
You know what I mean? Okay, cool. So you have the festival coming up. Any more shows after that, or not? At least not yet. Like, or what's up?
No, yeah. I mean, I got the actual release parties.
Yes, you said that.
I talked about. And then the Myrtle Beach thing. 3 shows in Myrtle Beach. Mm-hmm. So yeah, promo crazy.
Yeah.
Turn up.
No, but you don't do like a media run though?
Not yet.
You should have made this a part of like your media run. Like you're here, you could have set up like another interview somewhere else. You should have made like just full on media run.
I don't have that help yet. I'm working on it. It's cool. I'm letting God do it all. Yeah. You know, it's timing. You can't rush certain things. You know what I'm saying? But
so how effective is your team?
Very effective. I mean,
and I say this because you know, like we were talking off camera. I reached out to you through your booking email, and you were supposed to actually be here like what 2 weeks ago, and you wasn't here. And then when I DM'd you, you got back to me right away. It was like, listen, like, you know what I mean, you was apologetic, you know, which made me appreciative. But I was at first, I ain't gonna front, I was tight. I was like, yo, like, I understand, like, I don't know nobody out here and they don't know me, but whomever I'm talking to via email, they're telling me, yeah, it should be there, and then I don't hear nothing the day of. And I'm like, what if that same person or whomever was overseeing your email was also dropping the ball with bookings and other financial things? Was that the case, or you don't know?
Nah, that wasn't the case. It's
just me.
Nah, you and somebody else. But I caught on to it. I got it back. I got the email back, and it's all good. Yeah. You know, that was just they was busy. That was the excuse. So we gonna let that ride and move forward. So I fixed both of the situations, and that's what I'm good at.
I don't think you should let that ride.
I do.
And I say that because, like I said, because they was telling me like, nah, she'll be here. They was confirming everything with me and everything. Yeah. Then the day of is I don't hear nothing. I'm just like, They said she was gonna be here, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when I DM you, you seem like you really didn't know about it. Like, you know what I
No.
mean? So I'm just like, all right, so then.
I had to go back through it all and go check it all
Yeah.
just to make sure everything was straight after that.
Yeah.
But it's all good, you know. Can't get tight over everything.
Well, I'm new here. I'm new here, Tiny.
You
know
gotta
what
be
I'm
a little loose out here.
No, I'm new here, Tiny. You know what I'm saying? I'm new. You know what I mean? So where did the name come from?
Tiny Montana?
Yes.
Well, Tiny was originally my name that I had because my uncle used to call me Tiny when I was a little girl.
Okay.
I keep bringing him up, but he raised me, but he passed away when I was like 12. So he holds that place, you know.
Course.
But he named me Tiny. And the Montana thing came from just basically, like, I feel like I'm Tony Montana with this rap shit when it come to girls, you know what I'm saying? I do. So, like, I'm going to run with that, and that's how I felt about it. But I used to be named Tiny T the Boss, but the streets gave me that name because when I first started rapping, I used to come in the club deep when I first started rapping, but it was a mixture of dudes and girls.
Okay.
And we used to always wear black. We used to buy the VIPs, come in, play my songs, you know, pop bottles, which they did, I don't. But, and we used to.
What, you don't drink or you just
I don't.
You don't?
I don't drink or smoke.
Oh, that's what's up.
I don't do anything.
That's what's up. Okay.
So they gave me that name because they used to be like, oh, you the boss lady. You come up in here like a boss, you know, whatever, you with your entourage and you squad up and you're not asking for favors. Y'all out here doing, you know, you bossed up.
Yeah.
So the streets gave me that name. But I changed it to Tiny Montana because I feel like this is a different chapter in my life, you know. So.
Okay, that's what's up. Now I want to backtrack to back to the no drinking or no smoking. Have you never smoked, or was something you would do? Was it something you did early on in your life and you just stopped that?
No, I never did it. I've tried it,
Yeah.
but it's not for me.
Gotcha.
I never. Drinking is not for me either.
Yeah.
Lord knows it's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not. But my reason for not drinking is because I've had 2 family members that died from alcohol poisoning. So I'm not interested. You know.
Gotcha.
Drugs, I'm not interested because I've seen a lot happen
Yes.
in front of me behind
Yes.
drugs. So I'm not interested in none of that stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow. Okay. No, that's a good idea because I don't smoke. Well, believe it or not, I've never used a drug a day in my life. Never even tried it.
That's what's up.
Never even tried like a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that. I be like, nah. So I'm like, nah. It's just I never cared to.
Yeah.
That was just my thing. It was I never cared to. Like I
Yeah,
never tried
no
a drug,
wrong
never smoked weed, never like it's just never cared to. So people be thinking I'm lying or like, nah, you tried it at least. Nah, I never tried it. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't even know what that sensation feels like of inhaling anything into my lungs or popping a pill or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was never my thing. So nah, so that's good to hear. I like to hear, you know what I mean? That's what's up. I'm proud of you, Tiny. You know what I mean? Now you say your uncle, he the one that gave you the name Tiny. So were you very petite? Like were you a small person? You was tiny. Gotcha. And see, and when I say your name, my son, he's 2 years old. And there's a little girl that goes to his daycare.
Okay.
Her name is Tiny.
Oh.
Well, at least that's what they call her. I don't know if that's her real name. But he come home and be like, Tiny, Tiny, Tiny. So then when I come across you, it's like, I automatically think of him and this little girl every time I say your name because I'm thinking of them at the child care. You know what I mean?
What is they doing now? He like her.
Yeah, I think he
Good
do.
choice.
Like, you know what I mean?
Tell him good choice.
Yeah, I let him know. Like, yeah, I heard Tiny's, you know what I mean? It's a good one. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. So I went into, we talked about your mixtape. We talked about, upcoming shows. We talked about you being your own muscle. You know what I mean? We talked about your pantyless crew. I tried to give y'all a name, but you said it was corny and everybody uses that name. I got you. I ain't mad at you though. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. What else could we touch on, Tiny?
I mean, Chocolate Red Bottoms on a lot of mixtapes. I don't know.
Yeah, in facts. Yeah.
It is.
Chocolate Red Bottoms on a lot of mixtapes. You know what I mean?
It
So they
is.
could find the link is right on your IG as well, too.
It is.
Because that's how I found. I went straight through your IG. You know what I mean? Just clicked on the link.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like straight up. You know what I mean? So.
I'm also on YouTube, about to start my videos in a week.
Okay.
Just to let everybody know. Watch out for that.
Definitely cool. So there's a video you have up on Live Mixtapes. That's
A
not
video?
your video? You don't have a video on Live Mixtape?
What video?
Tiny, I'm about to pull it out. Like, you know what I mean?
Pull me out. Pull me out.
Maybe it's an advertisement or something. Like, I don't know, on the live mixtape site. You know what I mean? Because I never clicked on it. I just seen like a video.
It's an advertisement.
It's probably that, because I seen the video, but I never clicked on it. So I thought that was probably like a single, like a song to one of your singles or something like that. You know what I mean? So there's no video for Fuck Nigga Feet, correct?
It's not.
Okay.
We're doing it soon.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Soon.
Cool. Yeah, because before I even caught wind of you, somebody emailed me the single. Because like I said, because I used to DJ, so I still get emails from like different people, and you know what I mean? Because even like if I show you my email now, I probably got over like literally 15,000 songs from like the record labels, promoters, record breakers, like everybody, because I used to DJ. You know what I mean? I was nice with it too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So somebody sent me the single, and I listened to it. I like, all right, this is shorty from Charlotte, like you know what I'm saying? So let me check it out, because I feel like anybody send me stuff, they must be doing something. Like, because like I said, I'm on everybody's radar. So when they send me, it's like, you know what I mean, you're doing something. You know what I mean? So that was good. So I'm glad to see like the single was sent to me, and that means obviously you guys are working it, like you said. You know what I mean? How's the response though?
Great.
Is it great? Did I already ask you that? I feel like I already asked you that. I didn't ask you that? Okay, so the response is great.
It is.
Yeah?
Especially from a lot of women, but you know, I get dudes who, of course, they listen to it. When they see me, they be like, look now, I ain't paying no fuck nigga fee. And I be like, look, hey, this is a song, you know, but a lot of people, they like it.
Yeah, that's what's up. So your audience though, like, do you have a more female audience, or is it more dudes, or is it like half and half?
It's half and half, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I got a lot of females, but for some strange reason, I catch it to be like, it's always kind of like half and half.
Yeah. No, that's good. It's just, I'm asking because sitting here talking to you, I feel like you're big on like women empowerment. Just the little things you've been saying, even like chicks from your hood that they don't have a voice, you're saying, and speaking. So with you saying things like that, it's like, okay, maybe she has a strong female audience that she targets or probably caters to, or probably just have in general. You know what I mean? So that's why I asked that question, just to see what you're saying is half and half. Yeah. Now my next question is, with you being a female and you being a pretty female, do you have like struggles being in the business? You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of females, you know, that want to get into the business, and it's like dudes don't take them serious. Dudes just, they try to get pussy out of them. Like, it's things they, and you say you deal with that, or you've dealt with that? How did you handle it, or how do you handle it?
To me, I just cut ties.
Okay.
Because it ain't about that with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that to get to the top. I'm not.
And do you feel like it's hurting your opportunity?
It has. I won't speak on it, but it has.
No, you speak on it. Like, and it's crazy you say that, and I'm saying that to say is because I'm not gonna speak like in detail about a situation, but this dude I knew got signed to Def Jam, and his homeboys wanted to deal with Def Jam too. And this executive, again, I ain't gonna speak or say no names, but this executive was a dude, and he wanted to fuck these dudes to get them a deal. And these dudes are straight.
Right.
So at least so we thought. But then it's like they actually sleep with this dude thinking it's an opportunity. So I'm like, yo, like, I mean, maybe they weren't really straight. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm sorry, like, ain't no opportunity worth like my manhood or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, y'all really did that? Like, and then y'all still went nowhere anyway? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but not for nothing, if you proposition me like that, me even as a man, and we were young, so I'm saying young, like I was in my 20s. They were, because the dude that got signed, he was 16, so his homeboys are probably around 16, 17 as well too. So it's like, this executive does this, and it's like, y'all went nowhere, but then y'all, like, it's one of the things, like, you want it that bad? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, I could tell y'all a million stories about things that go on behind the scenes for people that just want to be in this business so bad, you know what I mean? And they're willing to do anything to get them nowhere anyway. You know, but for the most part, it's females that tell me their obstacles. There was these two dudes I knew that was like, and I was just, Like, yo, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, I hear females, and to this day, I still hear females tell me that, and they feel like people, like the males in the industry, don't take them serious, and it's an obstacle. But then I say, I always throw at them like the Mona Scott Youngs and the Deb Anthony's. Like I always tell them, like, there are still strong, powerful women that I don't know what they went through. You know what I mean? I definitely don't know their story, but I know they're at the top today, though. You know what I mean? So, and I just look at that as just like that's symbolism right there, that the woman can make it. Like, you know what I mean? And Deb, I don't know Deb, but she looked like she don't take no shit. So I doubt she, like, I doubt in my mind, like, she put herself in any compromising positions to get to where she is. Like, you know what I mean? So so that's why I want to ask, because I hear a lot of females, you know, they tell me their obstacles, you know, as to why they aren't further along in their career. You know, so I definitely want to ask, like, if that was something you went through as well. You know what I mean? And does it still happen?
Kinda. I mean, this time around, I think that people are more excited that I'm back doing it because they know, like, oh, I'm different. I'm one of the real ones. And, you know, the music is not like everybody else's or whatever the case may be. So people are more excited, like, that I'm back right now. But I'm pretty sure that it's going to come about.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. I'm just going to keep grinding, keep working, putting my foot on these necks.
So what is your work ethic, though? Like, I mean, you say keep grinding. Like, I mean, what is your work ethic like? I mean, how often are you, like, either recording, writing, producing? Are you coming up with plans, like, strategies? Like, do you have projections as to, like, when you, like, how often are you working? Like, is it, like...
Oh, I go to the studio every other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, if it's not every other 2 days, it's every other day. Like I said, I just dropped the tape. I'm about to drop another one in 14 days.
So my question is, you say you go every other day. And studio time costs. You have an in-house studio?
No.
You pay for the studio time. So this is my question to you then. You know what I mean? Because I used to manage artists. And with me working with artists, all they want to do is record. And I'm like, yo, this shit is expensive, yo. At what point do you put some of that recording money aside and use it to market your product? Because you could use that same budget.
I do both.
You do both. So
I do both, yeah.
So you have your own, like, marketing budget and recording budget as well? Like,
I ain't gonna say I got a budget, but I pay it as I go along. You know, if it makes sense to me, I'm gonna do it. If it doesn't make sense, if I don't feel like I need it at the time, I won't do it. But if it makes sense, I do it.
Gotcha.
In between all that.
Okay. So do you have, like, a marketing, like, you know how Mike Jones used to shout out his phone number? Or like, you know what I mean? Do you have a little gimmick that makes you stand out? Like,
I mean, just every time I say Tiny Montana, real bitches back in style, you know, that's everybody be like, and I also say talk to him Montana on my Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Gotcha. So were you, before rapping, before you got into it, like, seriously, were you a model or anything? No?
No.
Gotcha. Do you, don't take offense to this question, this is a question I'm asking, but were you, are you one of those female rappers that came from, like, the stripper world as well? So or you are? Okay, gotcha.
am.
That's what I wanted to ask. Okay, cool. So then, how did you make that transition?
I mean, it ain't really a transition yet. I'm still there.
Are you? Okay.
I am.
Yeah, I've never been to a strip club out here since I've been out here. Like, facts. So
it's not, I'm not there all the time.
Yeah, of course.
I'm transitioning out of it slowly but surely, but hey, it's a trap.
Of course.
I had to do that to get out of the street. You feel what I'm saying? So I did that.
Gotcha.
But it's not something that, you know, I would recommend a girl to do, you know, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You know?
Of course. Like, you know what I mean? And
I ain't ashamed of it because I don't care. Because when I go, I make bags. So I'm definitely not ashamed of it.
No, of course. Because anybody who look down on me probably ain't got shit anyway. Like,
right. A lot of people, they got something to say. They ain't got nowhere near what I'm making in one night.
Yeah. So but that's why I want to ask, because I know a lot of females that, a lot of females, the rapping now, they come from that world. But like I said, I feel like it's lucrative. Yeah, I mean, you can honestly create a large fan base that way as well too. So it makes it like.
And I did, and that's where I got a lot of my homegirls from. You know what I'm saying? So far as not like a regular homegirl, but like the girls who support me and listen to my music. And when we in the club and my song play, they know every word because I do work to my music.
That was gonna be my next question.
I do.
Okay.
So that makes everybody already know what's going on when I get up there. So that's another tool that I use when it comes to marketing and branding myself, so far as my music.
Yeah. So then, because like I said, I asked you about the obstacles and the challenges of you, like, with people wanting something out of you because you're a female. But then now, with me knowing that you are a stripper or you were a stripper, does it make it like harder for people to take you serious?
It does sometimes, because like me and my DJs, we talk a lot because I'm real cool with a lot of DJs here, and I just be like, they play. Of course, they play my music when I'm in or out. I'm not, even if I'm not around, they play my stuff because they send me videos all the time.
Yeah.
But of course, it would be like if you from here, it's a little harder, to maybe get booked, possibly, stuff like that, because they feel like, shit, I'm in the club.
Yeah.
They go see me at the club.
Exactly.
I ain't got to do that. But that's why I'm transitioning out of it, because I don't want people to keep thinking that it's easy access to me, because it ain't, but it is right now. You know what I'm saying? But that's how people look at it. They look at it like, shit, you in the club still. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
And that's what makes it kind of harder for me, because I know I'm talented. I know I got the whole package. I know that, even though I don't got no investors and stuff like that, it's kind of like a frustrating situation when it comes to that, because I still got to take care of my family.
Exactly. And
I'm going to take care of my family.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not going to stop and be broke trying to do music because everybody's looking at it like, oh, she's a dancer, this, that, and the third. I'm still going to be in the club, and I'm going to take your money every time you come in there, because you want to come in here, you want to see me, what's up?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm definitely, like, every day working my hardest to transition out of it ASAP.
Gotcha. Nah, that's what's up. OD proud of you. I don't even know you like that. We're proud of you. You know what I mean? Nah, because you sound like you're smart, so like, you know what I mean? Like, you sound like you got a good head on your shoulders and shit. Drug free.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like,
water.
So, where could the people find you?
IG, I am Tiny Montana.
Okay.
Twitter, Tiny T the Boss, because I couldn't get the Tiny Montana thing. But Facebook, Tiny Montana.
And what about booking? How can people book you?
Book tinymontana@gmail.com.
Gotcha. All right, well, this is Stefon Love. We're about to wrap the show. Thank you for tuning in to the Stefon Show. Thank you, Tiny Montana, for coming through. See y'all next Saturday. You about, show what 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 you about.